Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Tomorrow I'll be going away for a 3-day introspective dopamine boring as hell fast. So that means I'll be going out on an island in the Swedish archipelago, and yes, for you OGs, the very same island where I did my first dry fast 3 years ago. This fast won't be a dry fast. I'll be drinking the salt water, but no food, no coffee, no caffeine, no snooze, no nicotine, no phone, no dopamine. I'll be avoiding anything that could stimulate me and bring me enjoyment and entertainment. A little bit of electricity. I'll have some lamps, basically. But I'll take the clock, put it down from the wall so I can't tell the time. Just have to go by nature signals to know. And I won't be doing shit but swimming in the lake, sauna-ing, chopping wood, sitting by the fire, and just being there with my own discomfort, my own uncomfortable thoughts and feelings. And I'll be writing, and that's it, guys. So I'm gonna tell you why one would want to do such a thing and why I specifically want to do it. So guys, the modern human is quite pathetic in their ability to just fucking be bored, just fucking focus, just fucking do things because they need to be done, and not be stimulated and have fun and feel good all the time. Actually, let's start here. A client recently told me this, that there was a study, I can't recall the details, but the point stands, that people had to sit in a room, just sit for 15 minutes and don't do shit, without anything to distract them. And the vast majority reported that they felt intense feelings of discomfort doing this. How pathetic is that? If you can't even sit for 15 minutes with your own thoughts and just your own human experience and just do that for a little bit, how are you going to be able to do anything that takes just focus and discipline, right? And so, because there's always, we just take in all the time. You're sitting here just watching this video right now, probably not the first one you watched today or the last one, and you've probably been scrolling on the phone. When you were bored, you went to grab a cup of coffee. We can stimulate ourselves, you can go out to drink, we can scroll on the phone, like we said, we can eat, we can always numb ourselves away. We'd never have to actually just fucking be. And look guys, I'm talking about how I think most people are, and I of course have gained the ability to be quite disciplined and just focus and just do things, tough things that needs to be done, with the training, with a strict diet, with the fasting, with the cold showers, with the meditation, all that kind of shit, right? But just because I've mastered certain things, I'm just not happy. Just because I'm better than most, I don't want to be talking here from a high and mighty stance, right? But it's just a fact that I have mastered these things that a lot of people haven't. But if you want to achieve goals worth achieving today, if you want to be a real fucking man, you can't compare yourself to the average, because just being better than an average is still pretty fucking shitty, mediocre person, in my opinion. I don't want to be that. So I have my weaknesses. I procrastinate by drinking a bit more coffee than I should when I have to do things that I find a bit boring, I have my snooze. I too end up scrolling a bit too much on my phone sometimes, And while I have discipline in a lot of areas, there are certain where I'm lacking, when I just have to sit and kind of just do something that I can't feel is immediately rewarding, like say I gotta pat myself on the back for this Greek studies I've done. I've been good, but I could be so much better. And with my work, I'm good at doing the content, the part I really enjoy, writing and recording videos, talking to you guys, and when I'm working with my clients. But just doing the work to kind of, put up more of a structure with how things work, improve thumbnails on YouTube, little stuff like this, I'm not great. I'm humble enough to admit I could be a lot better at it. And so I'm going away to do this boring ass fast to become better, to level up, I decided this actually a few months ago. Because I know I'll be moving to Greece, and I'll be doing that in now I guess 2.5 weeks, something like that, 3 weeks. And I knew I wanted to sort of reset, even just from the stimulant part of the fast, just remove that. I also known, because I'm someone that works a lot on my phone, it's kind of difficult for you then to not get you're on your phone so much for good reasons, but also you're fucking on the phone all the time. You're still overstimulated from it and so used to having it there, right? So I've been wanting to take a break from that. But then also, I want to talk about the other part that's not just this, the introspection part. This is something, again, people, it's so uncomfortable for people to look within, because you have a lot of pain in you. You have a lot of stuff that's not easy. That's what you're trying to distract yourself from all the time with all these things. What it might be for you, scrolling too much on the phone, video gaming, watching TV series all the time, eating just your emotion and attention away, drinking, whatever it is, But all of those things is just burying, it's hiding the problem. It's not solving anything at all, and that's why it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I've been good at this with my meditation practices and all this, But it's hard. It's hard in this environment, even when you try to get just being with you, just being in stillness. Even here, it looks nice where I'm standing, but I can see the cars moving here. There are lights. There's so much. So that's why I'll be going away to do nothing but look within. And this is actually, my ego has had to take some really hard hits lately. And I think I've been taking it on the chin. I've been humble, and I've said, okay, you're right. You, as in, God, the things that are happening, the signs I'm being shown. You're right. You're right. I could do a lot better with all of these things. You're right. But even when I do that, there's always this part when we feel like we've made mistakes and stuff, that it's kind of hard to just, I joke about it with a friend, to press the let go button, just let go. Okay, you gotta let go. Okay, I'll just do that. It's not so easy all the time, right? So, yeah, what you see, I'm pretty happy with how I've dealt with it, but just to get that little last feeling of regret, or when you think about how I could, what if I've done this instead, or then maybe with shit, and it's quite a cool coincidence, because I've been planning this fast. I'm gonna be doing it, and I knew I was gonna record this video for you guys, and today I saw this thing about Halloween. Oh, it's not only, a commercial holiday, dress like a slutty nurse and eat a bunch of candy. Don't go eating a bunch of shit. Off topic, little side note here. Don't eat a bunch of shit just because Halloween. Now think of me, when you reach for that candy, think of me standing there, being like, you would. Think about that. But yeah, I saw how that it's an I don't know the truth of it, but I don't care really. It's an ancient holiday to celebrate the total death and rebirth of humanity. And so that's what I'm taking everything away, all the things that I feel are holding me back. I'm going to face all those things, right? And at the end of it, I'm gonna come out reborn, a new Theo, a better Theo. And this is actually good practice, because I'll be going to Greece. I'm gonna have to be leveling up my work. I'm doing well now, but I'm gonna have to level up. And I'm also just not gonna, I don't know anyone there, right? I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time with just my own thoughts and feelings. Look, I've worked a lot of myself, so I'm quite comfortable and happy with my own company, but here, I'm still meeting. I met friends after work yesterday. I'm gonna meet after this video, buddy, to have a sauna. And over there, I'm just gonna have to be so much by myself, right? And what if I can't be comfortable in my own company, then how am I gonna do then? How am I gonna work harder? How am I gonna reach all my goals, right? So I'm actually training my ability to just fucking have to do something that I don't feel like doing at all. Because let me tell you guys, some fasts now, when I've done all of this, is easier than others, right? I can even enjoy certain aspects of it. But a fast like this, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna absolutely hate it until maybe the last day, where just a lot of shit has left me, and I might actually feel some enjoyment and appreciation for the just little things right then. But I'm gonna hate it for the first part of it. And yeah, I'm just training my ability to do something I consider that I feel like I have to do, even though I don't want to, I don't feel like doing it at all, right? Because I need to level up, guys. I've become really, really good at mastering myself with these habits, That's my genius, in a sense, Healing yourself with the physical and introspective practices, the training, the diet, the fasting, the sleep, the sun exposure, how to go about getting those things to happen. I'm great at finding out and optimizing those processes for people, but I still lack in my outreach. This little fucking channel, it's too small. And you know, there's a luck element, of course, to when a channel kind of explodes and stuff. But remember that luck is not just pure chance. Luck is when skill meets opportunity. And so I've failed. I failed in bringing my message. You know, when I have someone here, I'm great at doing what I do. But I need thousands more. I need tens of thousands more. I need hundreds and thousands more. And I gotta work harder at it. I'm not great at, I'm not disciplined enough at doing the things I need for that. So in the end, I am doing this fast to level up myself for my people, my fellow brothers and sisters on earth. Because, yeah guys, it starts with you. You have to work on yourself so that you have something to give to others. Yeah, I just had to stop and think for a bit, guys. Like, you work on yourself to become the best you that you can be so that you can give those things you gain from the work from yourself to others, right? And yeah, guys, I'm sorry, I just kind of lose myself in the moment here. Yeah, I guess, I focused on these years on certain aspects of my leveling up as a man, and I will keep, of course, wanna improve with all the training, fitness, health kind of stuff too. But I realized maybe we get blind spots sometimes, and we like to, in a sense. Do you know how people, guys, they love to go bench pressing because they're good at the bench pressing, they neglect their weaknesses, right? It's sort of the same thing. I've become very good at some things, and you feel like, oh, I'm challenging myself within the thing that is still, I take on a new training goal. Yeah, but you're good at training overall, You have to focus on the things that you feel like you could level up greatly. And to me, that's just kind of discipline in fucking sitting down and doing little, you ADHD people will understand. There's another, I can't go into what I think about that diagnosis specifically, but that's my worst thing. Just these kinds of things. Sitting and doing the little writing task, the little bit. Hate that shit, but I can't just neglect it. I have to become better. And that's a huge purpose for doing this fast as well, guys. Okay, guys, that's it. Please wish me luck. Please leave a comment with anything. All comments and likes help support the channel, is very much appreciated. I ask you guys to help me in this. I want to level up. I want to bring you more, but you have to help me help you. You have to help me help others. We are in this together, guys. I'm not just talking about me and you watching. I'm talking all of us, the people on earth. Yeah, a lot of people don't view it that way. They're all ego. We have a chance to become better. You have a chance to become better. Support me. So I will I will always give. That's my mission. I will always do it, but you can greatly aid me in it. So I'm asking you, please consider becoming a Patreon, supporting me in that way. The link is in the description. Please consider, picking something up for yourself and supporting me at the same time, the Solar Merch Store. Please consider when there are live streams. There might be. The Saturday stream is now cancelled because I'm away, but I might do the stream at 6 p.m. Central European time on the Sunday. Otherwise, you can support me with a super chat there. And please just keep the likes and comments and sharing, all that shit coming, guys. Please level up with me. Alright, guys, I'm talking so that the video will end up being 13:37. I will see you later. Peace.